Hey gents, it's Nick from Nintendo Dads here, doing a review once more, this time on the grand Pirates All Aboard. So let's find out if this fantastic game walks the plank or sails the seven seas. Pirates All Aboard is a game put together, developed, and published by Qubic Games. So we want to give them a shout out and a thanks for giving us a code so that we could give you folks a review. Pirates All Aboard has two basic modes. There is the Endless mode, which is a single player endless runner. So as you see here, you move left, right, and you want to avoid the obstacles and collect coins. That really basically is it. So in this mode, you are about to see Pirates All Aboard's biggest flaw. They have a concept here that is, no pun intended, gold. I mean, it's timeless. Who doesn't want to control their own ship? Who doesn't want to be the Blackbeard of the seas? The problem is, in like this mode, they have an endless runner here that's procedurally generated. They could have taken this mode. They have coins on the map. You collect those coins count up, you go into a shop, you add stuff to your ship, which helps you go further and further. Maybe they calculate how many miles you're going. Maybe there's some type of goal or achievement for getting so many miles. But there's none of that. All you have here is what you see. You collect these coins, which are pointless other than who has the high score, who has collected the most coins, and then when you die, you will start back from the beginning and you will have to do it all over again. How many times do you want to do that before the game becomes just left on your shelf to die, or on your Switch, however you look at it? And that is Pirates All Aboard's major flaw. They have a great concept, and they have a possibility here. They built the bones of a game, again, no pun intended. They built the bones of a game, but they didn't put much meat on them. Alright, so this is the second and final mode in Pirates All Aboard, and I would say probably the meat and potato mode of the game. This is the larger of the two modes. This is a ship versus ship kind of in a map feel. You're seeing it in the practice mode, which allows a single player to play against 3 AI ships. There is also a multiplayer mode, which allows up to 4-person split-screen couch co-op. When you play in the 4-person mode, you get to pick your own ship. You have the choice between small, medium, and large, and each ship has its own attributes. So you choose your ship, and you have to use those attributes to best defend against the other ships. You also can pick up. You also get to choose the map you want to use. There's 6 different maps that multiplayer mode can choose from. 3 big, 3 small. When you get set into the world, like you see here, you see the anchor power up right there. There are multiple different power ups. Everything. The anchor allows me to turn on a dime. There's a mobility power up, which I personally think is the best power up in the game. There's a sniper power up, which allows you to shoot a cannonball from the front of your ship. And so those power ups really do help add to the game and add to this mode and make it a little bit more interesting. You use the right and left buttons depending on what controller mode you're using to shoot on the right and left sides of the ship. You use the top and bottom buttons to either go fast or slow down. And so that's how you're moving around. There is certain strategy points to where you can ram a ship, but even if you want to try to ram a ship, there's other power-ups that you can get that allow you to board that ship if they try to ram you, which will cause a good bit of damage. If you're playing in the multiplayer mode, you have 2 different options. As you can see, this is a timed mode. Basically, how many kills can you get in the amount of time allotted. If you're playing in multiplayer mode, you have two different options. One is to play deathmatch, which is who can get to 3 kills first, and the second is last man standing, which is just you're fighting each other until you can find out who's the last ship standing. This mode is okay, but it suffers from the same thing that the Endless Runner single player mode suffers from, which is you're gonna have fun, and I did play this multiplayer with some friends. You're gonna have fun for a while. And they do call this on Nintendo's site a party game. You're gonna have fun with this for a while in a party, or even if it's not a party, if it's just 4 people, you're gonna have fun with it for a while. But it's not gonna take long before there's a better game that you're gonna want to move on to. And I think they could have really helped themselves out if, again, they would have allowed some type of upgrade system. If I defeat a ship, let me collect some of the loot. I mean, isn't that what being a pirate's all about? Let me collect some of the loot and maybe even steal some crew members and make my ship more powerful. Make it do something that the others can't. Do something that wants me to come back and play again. But after this mode is over, you're just going to do it again. And when you're playing with 4 players, that'll last you for a while. But it's not going to take long before everybody's going to want to move on. And if you're showing the Switch to somebody for the first time, even if they like pirate games, they're not going to want to be playing this game. There's a better party game on the Switch to show them. And I guess that's the other thing I would say. If you have friends that are into pirate games, which, let me tell you, I was a Sid Meier Pirates fan for a long time. If you have somebody that's into that kind of stuff, they're going to notice all of the features that aren't in here. For instance, different types of cannonballs. Who are your crew members? Being able to hide behind landmarks so that other ships can't even see you. I can hide behind that mountain, but everybody can see me. It'd be great if I chose to go behind a mountain and that made me disappear off of the screen of my opponents. But it doesn't work that way. And there are lots of stuff like that even if you're into pirate games, you're going to wish you had that stuff. And if you're not into pirate games, there's not enough here to keep you very long either. So guys, my final thoughts on this game. I want to be really clear. There's not any game-ending bugs in this video game. There's nothing like that. The game plays just fine from a standpoint of how it's programmed. In that sense, it actually moves pretty well, quite frankly. What it suffers from, in my point of view, is a lack of content that will make you want to come back. If you are super into pirate games and you want one on your Switch, here's one for you for $6. But it is my opinion that there is a better game out there to spend your $6 on. I just don't think that you'll get enough use out of this game to merit spending $6, quite frankly. I would love to see them do some more with it, because I love myself a pirate game. And I was really hoping that this could be one that I could really sink my teeth into. I would gladly spend an extra $15 on this game so that I could have a quality pirate video game on my Switch. But for me, Pirates All Aboard can walk the plank. And I would not suggest purchasing it. So guys, I hope this has helped you make your decision on this game. Hope you enjoyed my review. This is Nick from Nintendo Dad. See you later. Signing out. Game over.